Okay. Hey guys. Yeah, it's the evening again. Look too good not to run. Not to run at these live for you guys. See if I can catch anything. Looks beautiful down here, huh? I've got the cup bait already, put out here. Let me get the. I've got corn on the other rod, of course. Right out here. I don't know if we're gonna catch much. After that big moon, I'm not sure if a lot of fish, like a lot of places they don't get much. I fished about an hour already up here. It's gonna be that long to catch one yellow bass. I don't know if that's gonna go with fishing. That's a chunk of yellow bass. Just corn. I'll give it a couple minutes here before I go over to the top and see what's going on. I was gonna start this earlier, but I kind of got in the middle of it. There's still white bass down here, and I couldn't get them to hit nothing. Trying all kinds of different things. I'm trying like rooster tails and crappie jigs, paddle tails. I finally got one big drum to hit a spinnerbait. That was it. And that little yellow bass hit a rooster tail right by the time. I can't believe I missed that. Didn't it? Definitely hitting the yellow bass. Glad I've had on cut bait for a while. I just whack that. Try all day like they get that rod in. I got to situate the doggone good. Give this just a minute. Like I said, I've got corn on this one. I've got cut bait on that one. We're down here on the Mississippi, down maybe a quarter of a mile upstream from the Arch in St. Louis. There's a lot of shorelines down here. Big. They rarely ever get touched. Smart aleck carp or a grass carp, buffalo or blue cat's gonna try to pull your rod in. Oh. Hey yo guys, what's going on? Hey Wild. Nice you could come in. Wow, I got 8 folks in already. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, some had that cut bait doubled over. I just missed them. Might have been a gar. They like to hold on to bait and just run with it. Who is that? Thanks, Thomas. Thanks for coming in. Where are you from? I'm from St. Louis. That's where we're fishing today. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I got a late start, and then that sun was kind of baking down here for a while. I just got kind of stuck on a big school of white bass that were hitting down here, and I just they were busting, you know, little shad and little herring. I couldn't get them to hit nothing. I mean, I did get like a big old drum on a spinnerbait finally, but I tried a whole bunch of the different lures, and they just wouldn't hit nothing. I got a little yellow bass and cut him up. I got him chunk of him on my right rod over there, and I got corn on the closest rod. Hopefully you guys can see them rods pretty good. What type of in here? Well, there's all different species of catfish: blue cat, flathead, channel catfish. They'll both hit the cut bait, and then I've got corn on this one rod that can catch, you know, carp, grass carp, buffalo carp. It'll also catch the occasional blue cat and flathead too. I've been struggling with some big grass carp recently. They've been really pestering me. I get them up to the bank, and you know, a 20-pound grass carp by myself they don't really have anywhere you can grab them. See, Thomas. Oh, from India. Wow, that's quite a distance. Glad you could come in. Appreciate it. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. It's a beautiful evening. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Hope this angle's okay. I had to kind of shuffle around because the water dropped another 8 or 10 inches and kind of upset my camera angles, because I had them all set up where I could just, you know, put the camera down. It would be in just the right angle. So I got to kind of stoop over right now because I'm not quite in the right spot. I don't really have any bread. All I have is whole kernel sweet corn, which is we're upstream from a big granary to where if you can see across the river there, those barges. Now over there, they're shipping out, you know, rocks and stuff, but upstream is where they ship out the corn, the grain, soybean, all by truck, train, all across the country. And a lot of that stuff gets knocked in the water while they're transporting it. So a lot of that stuff gets washed downstream. So they're, unlike most, you know, river carp, these guys are used to eating that sort of thing down here. Most river carp, they rarely ever get to eat corn. But down here, they definitely do. Run. Also use wheat bread. Yeah, I was gonna bring bread, but it was either I had one loaf left in the house. I didn't really want to go get any more from the store, and I don't want to bring it down here because it tends to get sand and gunk in it. Yeah, these rocks have got all kinds of sand. I got an ant on me. Get off! Stupid thing. See this? They have let me show you guys. I just picked up a handful of this on the you guys can see this? I just picked up a handful of this on the walk down here, and I've been chumming it quite a bit. ever since I got here, trying to get them to come in here and start feeding. So hopefully they're around. Let me check this corn rod. Don't get fat. Snag. There's a bad snag down here. Yeah. This is just a little split shot. So imagine what a big weight would do down here. I'm just using whole kernel canned corn. Basically the cheap stuff I can find. Not really great to eat, people-wise at least. That's probably a gar. There's a big blue cat or something here. They usually scare those gar off. You got those either down here. You got big alligator gar, or you got the little short nose gar. I'm just stringing this corn up the hook, a whole bunch of it. Just like you would if you were bringing popcorn on the Christmas tree. That's usually the best rig down here for them. Simplest too. I mean, it's way cheaper than having to use pack bait. The I've just got like 12-pound mono on here. Trilene big game. Seems to be pretty abrasion resistant. You have to check that every 10-15 minutes. Let's see what the chat's doing. Let's see. Oh, hey, Ian Finn. What's going on? Did you catch anything earlier? Hey, Danny. What's going on? Thank you guys for coming in. 6 likes. 10 people in. Appreciate that. If you could smash that thumbs up, if you're really helps out the channel. It's always good. It's hazy. Dang, well, it might clear up. I'm not sure if it is going to or not. Sometimes it'll clear up eventually. I'm kind of in like this cubby hole where there's, to the left of me is a big thing, a big iron thing where the barges used to tie up. And it's not really good for signal quality, unfortunately. I'll pick up the kids. I'll watch it when I get back. Hopefully I'll remember. It's kind of been one of those days, right? I got a fly that's pestering me. Shoot, fly. Keeps landing on my arm and trying to bite me. Oh, that's good. Sometimes it can be, really, really good here. Sometimes it's a little, you never really know. Unless you gotta say night crawlers or something. If I had night crawlers down here, I'd be getting bites all the time. But, bone dry, no rain, diddly bunkus. As far as moisture is concerned, I mean, I wouldn't mind if the water was up 3, 4, 5 feet from where it is now, as long as we had some rain to where I could dig some worms. Got bit by a mosquito. My biggest carp, let's see, common would probably just be over 40. Grass carp, probably just under 30. Buffalo carp, they actually get a lot bigger down here. I've gotten those near 50 pounds down here. Yeah, I've got pictures of them in Fish Brain a few years ago where I was holding them and they were massive. I mean buffalo carp actually, they don't get to be very long, but they get to be thick and wide. So when you get one that's long, it's huge. 4-foot long grass carp are pretty common down here. And there's some massive commons down here that people, they rarely ever fish for. With the big blue cat and the flathead catfish that are down here, people just, they ignore them. I caught a couple pretty good flathead this spring. One a little over 20, a couple in the teens. Actually, just if you go straight up the bank here, about 30 feet up the bank here, that's where the water was in the spring. It was way up there. Pretty much where I caught those flathead. And you can see why they're here. I mean, look at the shoreline down here. I mean, this is insane. These rocks here. I mean, look at the rock face. I mean, it is just a 30-foot drop off within, what is it, maybe 50 feet? And it keeps dropping here too. I mean, we're right on the river channel here. I'm sure if I was sitting on that rod, I'd be seeing bites, because these carp are they're notorious for, I had to develop a quick hook set technique. I think I'm seeing that rod hitting. The carp down here, they tend to, pull, and that's it. They let go. Let's see what's going on with everyone. Oh yeah, this river makes some monsters. This river definitely makes some big fish.
There was a school of white bass out here earlier. I was messing with them for a while. That's why I was hoping to get some action film on the artificials. I couldn't get them to hit anything, and they were busting, you know, herring and shad. They were quite literally coming out of the water after them, and I couldn't get them to hit nothing. I got one pretty good drum over here, but yeah, they don't count. Drum buds. Let's see. Yeah, we're kind of in a back current right here. The current down here, if you could see down past us, it hits that point, turns around, comes back, where a lot of fish tend to hang out. I got a little itchy spot on my hand. I guess that mosquito got me pretty good. Mosquito got me on the forehead right here. Sitting on that rock piece. I feel like this one's coming off. Well, at least I got the foot got back. I can play for it relatively easily. Yeah, lost the hook. Have to retie. Pretty much the end of the season. I'm running out of catfish hooks, catfish and carp hooks. I'll order more. These things, they're not expensive per se, but they're not cheap either. I suppose, you know, 100 hooks for $5 ain't that bad. You just hate to see them go. Snagged all the dang time. I see him hitting it down there. He keeps... Probably just a gar, but... Might not be. Go back. Snag this one. I try to man the camera, the comments, but it can be tough, you know. Like I said, these fish are notorious for picking it up and dropping it 1,000 times. Unless you are willing to sit there and set the hook on them. It's tough.
slow moving water down here. It's calming. I know you guys can't hear me unless I'm pointed this direction. I'm sorry. So there's a potential whenever I look this way that something is getting pulled this way without me noticing. Okay, okay. Throw a little bit more chum in. Might as well got a bag full of this stuff. Yeah, I just picked that stuff up on the way down here. It's scattered all over the roads where they put that stuff in and out of the trucks into the trains and into the barges. Well, we have 8 thumbs up. That's awesome. Appreciate that. And the stuff I meant throwing in is full kernel, is solid kernel corn. Big old egret down there squawking. I didn't spook him. I don't know why he's making up a ruckus. Don't know. There's some pretty big snakes down here earlier too that were bugging me. It's like one of them kept following me up and down the shoreline. One of your average, 3.5, 4 foot long snakes. Thick as say a decent sized banana. Not sure what kind, and I didn't want to get close enough to find out. It's like, you're 10 feet away, that's close enough, sucker. Just stay over there. My space, your space. My space, your space. You just kept coming up, trying to come over here. Yeah, I caught a couple of them on film the other day trying to climb up the bank on me. And if you watch up and down up the shoreline, you'll see those. They're called, I believe they're gold-eye herring, which is they're basically like little baby tarpon, to be honest. I mean, they are quite literally. They do backflips out of the water, and multiple jumps when you catch them. And they're a predator. They got the little teeth on their tongues. Oh, there's a bite on corn. Break my neck down here a bit. Unfortunately, I had a barge go by here earlier, and it kind of wet the bank. So it's just an additional potential here. I could slip and fall in the water. This stuff is like an ice skating rink. Kind of a bad day when you're happy to get your bait in and not get snagged.
Mag. Yeah, this is up and down the current. Current will move it this way. Stuff I throw here will be right where my line is. Stuff I throw up there will be down. You get the idea. I wear double lenses because I can't see that daggone small screen. I'm blind on this side. It's an awesome little river here. People, not little, it's a big river, but it's an awesome little spot. People don't fish. Jeez, there goes one of them white bass, just pulverized to little baby minnows or something. They're probably eating baby grass carp. People say grass carp are they really hurt rivers and creeks and lakes. Well, in a big river like this, it's another food source. Everything's that size. Grass carp, they don't really have that big of a protection to themselves. Oh, I missed them. See, if I was standing over there, I wouldn't have seen that. I wouldn't even have seen that bite. That rod was just, doing this. Just doing that a couple times. If I wouldn't have been standing right by it, I wouldn't have seen it. They're very sneaky down here, guys. If I want to catch them for you guys and catch them on camera, I'm unfortunately going to have to set by them down here. These guys are like lake carp where you just sit there and have them double that rod over on you. These guys are sneaky. I have to watch when something touches my leg. I have to make sure it's not something venomous. Black widows, gigantic ants, little black ants. The ants are like this big. Right about this river makes everything big down here.
is mine. They're doing the connected thing. Mating thing you do. I think the temperature's like 90, 85, 90 degrees. It's not horrible. People complain when it gets into the 85, 90 degrees. I mean, as long as it's not, too humid, too sticky. As long as that sweat, dries up, it's fine. Man, I'm gonna get this stuff. He's messing with me. This one I'm gonna get. River's got that kind of smell to it. When the water gets low, it's I don't know what to call it. It's like a musty, kind of like a bacteria breaking down. I don't know what you call it. Half the time, I don't even notice it. So used to be down here all my life. It was blowing a little bit all day. Now it just kind of died off and got really quiet. Did it that time? Nah. One of the benefits of using a split shot, not a full weight or an egg weight or something. It's a lot smaller. It comes out of the rocks. Yeah, he keeps, doing this with it. I think that's when a carp is either, nosed up to the bait, either mouthing it or actually just kind of circling around that bait. And when he bumps into it, hopefully. Also, I'll be getting you mine next first of the month, so I can, talk to you guys from a distance and not have to worry about you guys not hearing me. Because it is rather a nuisance when you're, watching me and you can't hear what the heck I'm saying. Sure hope that picture's cleared up. It usually does after you've been on for a little while. As long as you're not kind of moving that camera around. Like either a herring or a white bass. Just coming in. Thanks for joining me down here on the Mississippi. Maybe a quarter of a mile upstream from the arch down in St. Louis. Pretty peaceful evening. Bluebird skies, pretty much. A little hazy up there. Not a whole lot as far as clouds. I missed that one. One thing, I have my drag set where rod was going to pull in rather than. Look at that. Right in front of me. That'd be 25, 30-pound grass carp. I'd be ready to activate here, guys. I'd be ready to activate. A little rock here that I'm not used to. Down. Turn it. So I gotta stand up every time.
that last one was right there. Could have been like 7, 8 feet coming. A little splinty should bother him. A little splinty inside the key. Did some hits on that cut bait earlier, but they seem to stop. What you're hearing in the background is gravel and rock being loaded from a quarry across the river into barges. So that's that noise across the river. Just be thankful there's no trains going over. Well, at least it's a beautiful scenery. I mean, see if I can hook these guys today. I had a distinctive feeling when I was down here and I saw those white bass and stuff hitting. I'm like, yeah, if they're here, chances are it's good. Big carp, crab, speedy jumping. Just flipping that to the edge of the back current. Fall straight down and just letting it settle a couple feet further down. I was thinking about it. Let him hit a little. Better.
surprised when I don't get bites on cut bait, considering how many catfish I know are down here. Last two trips down here have been so good, you know. They just kind of turned off after we had a super moon last night. They were probably feeding all night last night. Big barge. Sometimes it's like you can't miss them. Other times like you can't miss them at all. Yeah, it was just a tugboat part that wasn't not going to be that bad of a wave. I have been getting bites since they have been doing that. Stop. Those are probably buffalo carp. They aren't connected at all. They're just tick, 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 boom, boom, boom. Like, you know, before I can see the hook. Looks like a trial of it down. For that current. About 5 feet down that way. Doing the exact same thing further down. He was running. Oh, he's still on there. He's still on there. Got him. Oh, he pulled off. I had him snagged. Dang it. I missed him and he, when I pulled him, there was a scale on there. So that one probably picked it up and dropped it and probably got the line wrapped around it when it dropped it. And when he was swimming away with it, I just kept feeling him, pulling. When I set the hook, the hook got caught one of the scales. Those crews that are out there, that look like a common carp. Look like a common carp. carp coming up this time. Yeah, that part's big. Again, the hook is the wall. Huh? Scale on that. Wow. Probably gonna have to back up on this. About that time. About that time. About time I hooked with you guys. Now if I can just keep them on. Oh yeah, he's just starting to wake up. Just realized he was hooked. Realized he was hooked. You guys that were here, just, wild hooking sometimes. That is a common carp. Orange tail, that's a common. I've been seeing this grass carp down here recently. No wonder I couldn't hook him. He's only about 4 or 5 pounds. That's a beautiful carp. Big orange, white, red tail. Smaller, I think if I could use that for cutting. A little too big. I actually land this one. I mean, the bar doesn't knock me off the shoreline. He's only 3 or 4 pounds. Coming. Buddy, let's get you in here. Let's get you in here. Dark colors.
First one of these you guys see me land in a while. Dark colorations, huh? Common. Orange tail. Wait, let me get the hook out of you. Alright. See you around. Got one for you guys at least, huh? Took me long enough to hook one. As you notice, the smaller one, anything under about 8-10 pounds, I tend to be able to land pretty easily. I don't have that heavy a line on here, to be honest. I mean, this is 12 pounds. Check this out. Pretty good. That's why I was missing him. You see how big he was? Smaller the carp, smaller the mount. Actually, if that was like maybe a pound smaller, I might have kept that, kept them for the next week for cut bait. That could, about 2 or 3 pounds, I could take those home and, you know, cut off a decent chunk of that every day and bring it up here for cut bait. But that was just a little bit too big. Anything about 4 or 5 pounds, yeah, you might as well just go back. Basically, the rig I'm using, little split shot and a little horn there. Bring that up the hook quite a distance past where the hook is. Watching my cut bait bounce. Probably heard it. Probably heard. I've been trying so hard to get a hearing the last couple days too. Bait. Cut bait, you'll see it pull and then they're just kind of sucking on the inside. Well, glad I got one for you guys. I had that one too. Yeah, these are smaller carp. These have been rates of catfish of number 10 more like trout. That's as fast as they're hitting it. I mean, as soon as I hit the bottom, really, it's getting kicked. Got him. Got him. See how fast I have to set that hook? That's bigger. Yep, that's bigger. Yeah, that one's bigger. That one was freaking drag. Man, these guys can't fight, can they? Crap. Stop. Well, that was chaos, guys. Gets wrapped around my other rod and it gets snagged. All these fish just got a second wind. Yeah, this definitely feels like a common, a big common too. There's no real horsing these big ones. fails on MVP. Stay on long enough, I'm gonna hook into something. Come on, let me just see you, buddy. Let me just see you. Diving. What do we have? Oh, that's a big buffalo. That's a big buffalo carp. That's a big buffalo carp. That's a 15-pound buffalo carp. These guys are actually kind of, if I can get my hands around them just right. Oh, kills. Big guy, huh? Yeah, there's a 15, 20. She might go 20. She don't like me holding her like this. I'm just gonna give her a hook. Big guy, huh? Ever better 15. All right. See ya. Whew. That was fun. Yeah, I was just gonna give it a hook. They have got really, really rubbery mouths. So. Yeah, she about bent that hook out. They're a pain in the butt to hook too. Common and buffalo carp, they just peck, 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 peck. I'll get your heart racing. You've never come down and, on the river and, fish for some big carp, grass carp, buffalo, that kind of stuff. You really should try. Not a lot of fish out there that can, especially around the metropolitan St. Louis area, that can double that rod over so hard and are relatively easy to catch. You don't need, fancy catfishing gear, big catfish boat. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'd love to go on a catfish boat on this river. It's nice to know you can come down here and catch something real big. Not have to worry about spending all that money. I mean, what is a 60-cent can of corn, little Amazon, cheap combo. I think it cost like $30. Wow, that guy got me. Yeah, that one slimed me. But it's worth sliming. It's a good slime. That was fun. I wonder why I was fighting so daggone hard. Them grass carp, 3.5 3.5, 4 foot long grass carp don't fight anything like that down here. Yeah, I think I might have activated him down here. Wasn't up there more than a minute. Believe you me, we barely ever catch the same fish down on this river. There's so many fish down here. Chances of you actually catching the same fish twice. Pretty difficult. It doesn't leave a lot of room for your hook to get through. How did I miss? Yeah, I think I just got too big a hook back there. These things are so. It's number 8 hook. They start to feed. It took me long enough to get them to start. But you could be over there with any comments. It's all difficult. I mean, you have to be. They just. That's it. I was watching the comments open for like 15, 20 minutes when I started up. Like, oh, great. You gonna give me any pulls? Out. When I hit over here, it's like someone's jumping in.
check, see if it's 2 hours. Hopefully if we run 2 hours, I'll... You guys still want me to keep running. Probably has been. Hour to get him start hitting. There it goes. Probably a little bit too big. Just tuning in, I have caught 2 of them, and I have landed them. One common carp and one buffalo carp. Have to go from small 8 down to a number 4 now, down to a number 10. Even this 8 is just too big. I'm gonna have to go down to my trout hooks. And these guys are small. They're so small I'm having trouble getting them out of the box. They're so small. Tie. Not hard to tie with only one line. It's our time, couple 2 hours. That's cool. You guys still want to keep watching them? I'll keep trying to bank these brutes. Bank these brutes by myself. Ruining my clothing. You know, this stuff don't come out of the wash. Buffalo carp slime is a lot like eel slime. It does not come off. Yeah, that one had me all the way up and down here. Had me under a rope down there. Put on their anchor down here. Yeah, this is a really the kind of hook you use for trout. Dangerous, but it is a brown. It's thin. Pop out. about buffalo carp is if you get behind both of their the fuel acres, it kind of makes them go, limp when they don't fight. Something about currents. Back currents, if you've ever fished them periodically, they will got them. Smaller hook. Yikes. Here we go again. What did I say about putting that smaller hook on? Wow, she's digging out at that current. She's digging out that current. What do we have? Still ain't seeing it. We have a common carp. Common carp. Pretty good one, 7 or 8 pounds. We have a common carp. Yeah, come back here. For real? We have a common carp, guys. Another nice one, guys, huh? See you, buddy. Whew. That's 3-4. I lost track. Change that to a number. What is it? 10 round hook. First cast, I was able to hook them. Good job. Should reach high, but I ain't gonna. I don't want to turn it off now. I'm also wet from the waist down. How many times I've been splat. Just your regular common carp, German carp, whatever you want to call it. Regular common carp.
about 8 or 10 pounds. Anything under about 10 pounds, I can land, relatively easily. Show how big those last ones were. I was missing the last couple days. Last couple days I was down here. I can hear what you guys are saying if anyone was watching. They're just being a pain in the butt. You saw how that last fight was just a little wobble, 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 wobble. I mean, they're just, that's it. If I'm not sitting here right by the rod, I'm not going to be hooking. Now, I would rather be catching fish and showing you guys and running back and forth trying to man the commentary and just missing the fish. The first 15-20 minutes I was doing this, I saw that rod tip move a number of times, and there was no way I was going to get over there. So I just figured I'd plant my butt here. And finally started paying off. Like, I couldn't even see that from over there. It's such a gentle, timid bite. Could not even see that bite. Sometimes, like the other day, they would double it, they would pull, and I walk over there and get the rod. But sometimes they just want to peck on it. It's one of them days. They do not want to give me any more seconds. It's been like that all day long. I've bent the hook out. These hooks are so small. The last one I actually set the hook on. Looking for something about 30 pounds, I'm in trouble. I'm sure most people have tuned out already, but I appreciate it if you stayed in. I really, really have. You wanna, pin your channel while you're watching. Just don't go crazy with it. You can with that little share link thingy that they do. Like I said, just don't go crazy with it. Helicopter. It's over there. It's real annoying. these bites. If you hadn't been used to this down here and watched this for years, them doing this, you wouldn't even know they were bites. Half the time that line just got him. Got him. Got him. Got another big one. Got another big one. Jeez. You running up there? Ow. You don't run that far. Yeah, he's all the way down there past that point down there. We've got some strength. Wheaties or something. Just been training with Andy Finn. Yeah, that's a solid fish. Still ain't seen that. It kind of looked dark. And your muscles start feeling the burn. What we got? We've got a regular carp, common carp, much bigger common carp too. Yeah, this one's over 10. Long guy there. That's a regular carp. That explains why he was running that hard. Common carp here. Give me back. Trouble. Give me my hook back. Give me my hook. All the way over there. I got it out. And he knows it too. Yeah, that's a 10. Oh, God. Sorry, buddy. I'll see you. Yeah, that one got on the rock. fell tail down. Alright, they starting to wear me out now, guys. I'm gonna take a break for a couple minutes. Finally get back to the chat if I can find my glasses. I don't know where I left them. Don't you hate it when you go out fishing and put a new shirt on? But when you're done, it looks like this. I think I left them over here. That's with the four common, and, 2 or 3 regular buffalo carp. I think 3. I think that's 7 so far. Pretty good considering the beginning of this was just kind of absolutely nothing. Alright, I'm back finally, guys. They pooping me out. Hey, Anthony. Thanks for coming in. Wild, thanks for coming in too. Yeah, I'm taking a break. They're wearing me out. They unfortunately are not hitting good enough for me to sit over here. Because every time I sit over here, all I do is see the rod wobble a couple times. But whenever I go over there, I can set the hook on that wobble. So, I can hook them. We're up to, let's see, 16 thumbs up. Thank you guys. 4 still in. Appreciate that a lot. And I'm going to, let's see. You deserve that, Anthony. Whew. Just give me a minute. That's like 7 in the last, 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, for the first, I guess, 35, 40 minutes, nothing. And then they just turned on. You're welcome. I see we had, if you've been watching, which you probably haven't because, you know, I don't get a lot of, it's hard for me to hook these things. And, you know, I'm sure trout fishing is going to be a heck of a lot easier because they'll pull and keep on pulling and pulling and pulling. But these river carp, they don't do that. They'll give a pull, and then they'll let go. And unless you're sitting right by that rod, you're going to miss them. It's worth it for you guys, right? I mean, you guys get to see me catch the fish rather than just run for the rod and nothing, run for the rod and nothing, run for the rod and nothing. That's a pretty good day's work already, I think. Caught your stream. Appreciate that. Yeah, I pop them up. I spent probably 2 hours down here trying to catch a herring, a moon eye or gold eye herring, some type of cut bait to use on my other rod. Ain't got a bite on it in 2 or 3 trips. Should have just given that up and fished for carp, and that basically what I did, I gave it up and started fishing for carp again. Because even though there's a lot of skipjack and I mean moon eye and gold eye herring, you know, busting left and right out here, I can't hook them. I mean, I cannot get them to bite at all. I've caught a couple little white bass and one or two little yellow bass here and there, but those things, I cannot get them. I use little crappie jigs, little rooster tails, little, I got a drum about 10 pounds earlier. That's on my body camera, on a spinnerbait, because I was just trying everything. I mean, they were, some of those herring out there, see them busting? Just, they're popping little things about that big. And you know how that can be. Yeah, if you brought minnows out here, I guarantee if you brought a bucket of minnows out here and you threw a minnow on a bobber out here, you could get those herring to hit. Don't ask me why they can tell the difference between a rooster tail that's, you know, just flashing, just looks like just like a minnow, or an actual live minnow. Problem is they're hard to keep away from the gar, and in that sun, when they were out here earlier, they die pretty quick in that sun, because it got pretty steamy out here before I turned the camera on. Could have sworn I saw some pretty good white bass busting too. Because I'm catching little, you know, white bass and yellow bass about maybe in 2 or 3 inches long. I cut out one of the yellow bass again today. I had to throw all the little white bass back. You can't cut out white bass in Missouri. A yellow bass you can. All right. Why not I get back at it? It's getting late in the evening. And get back to fishing. I was missing a ton of bites down here until I went to number, I think this is number 10. I had a number 8 on, I was still missing number 10 brown hook. Them suckers are actually bending these out. Luckily, they're staying in. These are sticky little guys. I mean, people don't understand that barb will stay pretty good. And I know I forced him a little bit. But he was all the way down. See that second point down there? This big jack there was for a hell of a lot of 12 contests. He was all the way down there at that second point. That last one, if you check out that run later, he hit right there and he ran all the way down there before I turned him. You can imagine what a 30 or 40 pound one's going to do down here. Basically, you're going to see me running that way. We're running that way. Whichever way they're going, I'm going to be running. That's basically the rig I've been using. It's just a little split shot, little thing of corn. It's the exact same rig I've used for rainbow trout, and I use for carp, buffalo, pretty much season long. The only time I have trouble with this working is in the dead of winter. For carp, and I usually have to use a much bigger weight just to get to where they are, because they usually aren't right by the bank during the winter time. This is how close I have to set to it. I mean, if I put the camera right there, you guys aren't going to be able to see diddly. As soon as I stand up, that's it. I'm going to be out of camera range. And all they're doing is just doing this tick, 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 tick. I'm kind of mad earlier. I put on the camera and it took me about 30 minutes to finally started getting bites. Now I'm pretty happy. See him? Got him. Got him. Got him. Yikes. Wow, he sucked his pole. When you get onto a school of these guys. I swear I'm not catching the same fish. That last one I kind of dropped on his head, so. This is fighting like a buffalo. Whoa! Got me fly. Oh, that fight. Now I'm moving my right arm. Yeah, this looks weird because I'm letting my left arm develop. Yeah, definitely need a clicker. What do we have? We have a buffalo carp. Another big one. Another 10 plus. I really should have retied this, but this is nice. It's like a trash can at this time. I can't even get him onto the bank I was landing them for because he's so thick. Oh my God! Yeah, this one's bigger. Yeah, this one's bigger. This one's got the hump on his head. This one's bigger. This one's a 15. I'm having trouble lifting this one. That one's a big one. Oh. Where's the camera? That was a big one. Look how thick that fish is. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Woo. I don't think I can beat that, guys. That is a heck of a way, and I mean a heck of a way to end the day. Ruining a shirt. This was brand new too. This was just out of the bag. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. Share, subscribe, like. Thank you guys. Have a great night, all right?